Welcome to the Blueprint Atlas. Humanity is currently losing a multi-trillion-dollar war against the rising oceans. To protect our cities, we pour millions of tons of concrete seawalls. But against the ocean's kinetic fury, human engineering inevitably fractures and fails. Yet, one ancient structure has successfully defied the ocean's wrath for millennia. It is a continuous, self-healing fortress stretching over 1,400 miles long. An organic masterpiece so massive, it is visible from the vacuum of space. This is a hyper-dense biological megacity manufactured entirely by a tiny collective. A calcium carbonate citadel, engineered by an architect without a brain or eyes. To comprehend this structure, we must analyze its incredible modular design. This entire megacity is fabricated by organisms measuring only a few millimeters across. Physically, each polyp is merely a microscopic digestive cavity surrounded by protective tentacles. Yet, this creature acts as an autonomous, biological three-dimensional printer. It extracts dissolved minerals directly from the environment to synthesize a rigid structural framework. As one generation dies, the next builds directly on top of their ancestors. They expand their fortress millimeter by millimeter, millennium after millennium. The raw volume of material deposited by these microorganisms is completely mind-bending. To match this scale, human crews must build Manhattan's entire skyline daily. They would have to repeat this construction every day for 2,000 years. And they would have to execute this entire project deep beneath the waves. Human megastructures rely on massive, solid concrete foundations to resist lateral forces. But the coral polyp utilizes an entirely different engineering paradigm: micromodular porosity. Their limestone lattice is not solid, but rather a highly complex, porous matrix. This architecture provides an unparalleled strength-to-weight ratio to resist extreme pressure. Yet, here lies the impossible mechanical paradox that baffles modern structural engineers.
The ocean is not static. It is a violent weapon of mass destruction.
A Category 5 tropical cyclone generates wave energies capable of displacing steel. A human-made wall of this size would quickly lose its integrity under such forces. Furthermore, we are dealing with an extraordinary biological and intelligence paradox. Human megaprojects require centralized command, blueprints, and constant communication. How do trillions of brainless organisms coordinate a continent-spanning architectural masterpiece? And how does a brittle chalk-like structure survive the ocean's deadliest storms? A single massive storm wave strikes with immense, pulverizing kinetic force. Yet, when this exact force hits the fragile-looking reef, it survives unscathed.
Without a brain, these microscopic builders operate on complex biochemical algorithms.
They read water currents and sun angles to execute their synchronized master plan.
But their greatest engineering triumph is not how they build, but defend.
The secret to this invincibility lies within a concept called fractal geometry. A fractal is a geometric shape that repeats itself infinitely at smaller scales. When a wave hits, the water is forced through millions of tiny corridors. The wave's massive momentum is systematically stripped away by microscopic friction. The reef's fractal architecture passively dissipates 97% of wave energy. It takes a massive surge and reduces it to a gentle, harmless ripple. Replicating this artificial barrier would bankrupt the entire global economy. But the ultimate engineering masterstroke of this structure is its biological resilience. The reef's fractal architecture passively dissipates 97% of wave energy. When the reef is damaged, local polyps instantly detect chemical distress signals. Within hours, millions of microengineers shift their metabolic focus to rebuild. They aggressively reinforce the shattered sectors, making them stronger than before. It is an immortal, self-replicating, energy-devouring megastructure that defies destruction. A testament to a trillion brainless organisms working in perfect, unconscious harmony. The Great Barrier Reef proves biology effortlessly outperforms our greatest engineering feats. But when it comes to complex mathematics, we assume human intelligence is unmatched.
We are wrong. Meet a single-celled, brainless blob of yellow slime mold.
A testament to a trillion brainless organisms working in perfect, unconscious harmony.
What took human geniuses decades to solve, the slime optimized in 26 hours.
It completely bypassed human errors, creating a highly resilient, efficient network. Click the video on your screen right now to witness this terrifying power. Discover why this brainless entity is currently rewriting the future of artificial intelligence.